Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's reading is going to be about everything coming your way in terms of romantic partners, soulmates, friendships, connected hearts, kindred spirits, joyful connections, whatever it is in that realm that touches your heart and helps you grow and want to connect to somebody. Who, what, when, where, how's, as much information that comes in, we are going to tap into that. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my little old heart for all your beautiful comments and all your support, and you guys like getting so excited about the new goodies in the Etsy store and going bonkers. And yeah, I love that rainbow crystal so much. When I put it on, it's almost indescribable, the kind of energy. It's like energizing but calming, clarifying but like inspiring. It's like it's like an extra gear pops up in my head and I'm able to do things without a rushed kind of vibe, like really natural. And I feel like I make really good, calm decisions. Like today, I have to say for the first time, I really needed to practice what I preach. And I said, I always feel my best outside. So how about you not, lounge around and watch a little of your favorite readers and start to go on Instagram, because 1 hour can turn into 2, can turn into 3. And something about 4 walls when it's gorgeous out start to close in on me. So I said, grab everything, your coffee and everything, the moment you open your eyes and just go outside and sit and drink your coffee and think. So inspired, so balanced, so grounded. And now I'm just starting to work with this natural Mother Nature energy. And it really is the key for me. And I feel like that rainbow quartz really helps me kind of tap into what is going to be helpful for me for my day. So I'm going to have a quick sip of my tea and then we're going to get into what your choices are. Okay, so I will tell you about each stone too before you make your choice, just in case it helps you in some regard. Number 1 is amber. There's also the number 3 there. Amber is like concentrated sunshine. It really purifies our aura. It lightens our mood. It supports health and recovery as well. It's just kind of like that inner light that goes on that is like, healing on a cellular level begins with our mental state, knowing that we can and we are healing, right? Undoubtedly. And, even if I'm tired and I have a headache or something is going on when I wake up, I'll go outside. I'll just drink in the fresh air and I'll start to feel better. I feel like all my energy is purified, because when we think a certain way, we can become that. It can become a mood, right? So amber helps us leapfrog out of that heaviness back into this purified state. So obsidian, I'm obsessed with obsidian, especially rainbow obsidian. And it's truth enhancing. It's a strongly protective stone. It forms a shield against negativity. I wore mine out yesterday when I went to the post office. If I go to any governmental business, DMV, I wear double. I double up. All of that, it does shield. I felt really calm and cool. And I was actually able to help people in the post office that were having problems with custom stuff where normally, I don't work there. I was just there, but I saw people struggling. It's one of those things where you're like, hey, why not alleviate some pressure for somebody else if you can, right? Obsidian definitely helps with that. It draws out mental stress and tension. I absolutely feel this in the stone. It stimulates growth on all levels. It really urges exploration in the unknown and opening new horizons. Hence, again, me breaking my old pattern of lounging around and being on Instagram and like spending a couple hours just being lost in revelry. That's fine, but I wanted to do it outside. It kind of galvanized me into a more artistic, stimulated energy where I really was like, let's start organization, because that was on my list for this weekend, and it really does help. So that is the stone to just, it in large areas and parties, I find this really does negate that negative energy and kind of infuses me with calm centeredness for sure. Next one, you guys, kyanite. Beautiful stone. This and citrine are the only 2 stones that I believe and have studied the properties that they carry no negative energy. In fact, they deflect and cleanse other stones of negative energy. It is a powerful, powerful cleanser. It is protective and truthful. It alleviates stress and anxiety due to its high vibration. It really does help release emotional baggage, and it strengthens psychic abilities. I want to do some more creations with this in my store. It's a very delicate stone. It's several tiny little layers upon layers, so it can flake. So it has to be handled a certain way, but I'm learning about it, and I'm definitely want to make some pieces out of this because I love this. It promotes peace and communication and definitely divine connection as well, you guys. So I'll have a pause and let you guys make your choice, and you guys can choose all 3. I mean, there's no wrong choice. Each one carries a message that may resonate and is something that will be helpful for you to hear and know as well. I listen to all the picks of the people, that I enjoy listening to, because there's always something. There's some little tidbit or morsel of information that I find helpful. And this whole channel is about positivity and the power of suggestion of yes, you can, and yes, you should, and yes, you will. That's our life. We're not afraid anymore. We're going out and we're getting that brass ring, and we're deciding that we want to be successful and live in the light, right? So I will let you guys choose, and I will have some tea. And also, I want to thank all you guys for your cute. It's funny, I've been receiving a lot of DM messages and people like, you should have like a forum. You should go to New York and like rent out a conference room and have a meet and greet. One day, I promise you guys, I will do that, and it'll probably be in New York City as well. Or, in maybe a more countrified place. I would love, like, my dream for this would be, and it would be small because I want everybody to have one-on-one time and attention. So it'd probably only be for like a dozen people, and it would be in a very country setting where it was like on a lake, like a big cabin on a lake. And it would just be like a big slumber party where we'd all read and talk about tarot and crystals and all of that. It'd be like a big slumber party as opposed to a forum. Like, I'm not into just getting up on a stage and giving a big speech and teaching. I want to be able to talk to people and get to know them and meet them, and all of us have conversations. There's so many great people out there. Like, it would be amazing to do that. And at some point, I will definitely do that. And it will be like invitation, kind of invitation only, like kind of first come, first serve, because it's one of those things where it would just be incredible, and I would love that. And of course, Cheryl would be there, Cherry would be there, even if I have to fly people out, because Stasia, definitely. There's just certain people in this mix, and not your average glow up. She would be on a plane over here too. Just really like-minded, cool soul sisters, and we would be just having a grand old time. And I am going to begin, you guys, because sometimes I start to talking and I forget what's going on. But just remember, your body, you guys, is an absolute mirror of your mind. So as you worry, your body shows it. As you love, your body shows it. When you're overwhelmed, body face shows it. Angry, body, stomach aches, headaches, right? Every cell of your body is being allowed or resisted by the way you feel. So let's get in that good headspace so we feel good, and then we're progressing forward, right, with win-wins. So we're going to go forward with Amber, and we're going to see what is going on. I'm going to pull a few of these. We're going to pull two of these, and then I'm going to shuffle your tarot, and we're going to do this all in a fresh go. I feel really inspired to deal in twos today as well. I love these. Sometimes I pack away cards and then I'm like, what is that? So we're going to actually begin with your tarot. There you go, Queen of Cups. You're ready for this. And Judgment. You're going to be very discerning. You're going to know what energy to invite in and to allow in. Hallelujah, right? Sometimes we have to do this. It's like we're ready for a partnership, but it has to do with a lot of working parts here. It has to do with peace in your life, perseverance, personal development, right? A positive attitude, having happiness and harmony. And all of this is kind of coming in this new innovative energy for you. And then recognition of what relationship would be ideal for you and what you want to pull in. This is list making time. I'm constantly doing this. Like, I ask people, what month are you like the busiest in or the most relaxed in? What's your favorite month? Picture the meeting taking place then where you feel at your strongest and you have the most time to develop it. Because again, we are creating trust and bonds and binds without jumping straight into the relationship, right? So it's allowing time. So let's see your next. We're going to find out what's going on in your next. So you have, look at this is big on justice here. You know what it is too? Well, I'm going to get into that in 1 second. You have your feelings are real and worth exploring, and this is a romance of a lifetime coming in. So this is a soulmate counterpart that's coming in. Let me just zoom this back a little bit. And part of it is due to the fact that you have manifested this. I mean, this person is, everything is so meaningful. They are loyal. They have a rich placement in their, in their beautiful community. Instant connectedness. This person is curious and creative and developed in a really great, rich spiritual place right now. And I feel like, again, you're not going to settle for less. That's what all this judgment is. Self-awareness, knowing that nobody is perfect. And we have to allow for all kinds of learning curves within relationships. But this is going to be your ideal partnership where they just They bring up your self-esteem. They make you feel great about you. They are responsible. They are respectful. They are a very strong person. They're just, I sense an overall wellness with them. Like they just have their act together, especially, you know, with this kind of Queen of Cups energy and you being ready and you having overall wellness too. Understanding of it, what it is that you want. And here's the thing. I feel like there's a lot of things that nurture and nourish us, right? It's like, when we are, firstly, we are optimistic and there's this overflow of like joy and creativity and all of this. And we have spirited interactions with other people. We feel kind of like sparkly and our hard edges soften, right? And we're more tender and thankful and thoughtful for things that come into our life. You're going to go into kind of like this beautiful romantic phase where you're ready and you're very receptive of this. And again, you guys, I feel like this is well within a 3-month period. I just keep hearing 3s too. And I feel like with all this justice and judgment, it's because karmically, whoever was devising anything against you or bothering you or clouding your judgment or getting in your face or whatever they were doing, they now are reaping what they sowed. So they have to have this heavier energy and cope with it while you're now released and free from all of this. And that being said, you feel like you've just went through a huge therapeutic stage where, you know, you're more aligned with where you're going. So you feel this vibrant energy and you're tapped into it. And again, I just want to pull one overarching energy on this person. I'm just going to flip that up. Oh, yes. Oh, I love that to go with the Queen of Cups energy. So this King of Wands, just highly passionate, highly, you know, into it. I feel like they are brave. They embody strength. They have deep peace in their life and their situations. A kind of like fierce serenity that you're like very drawn to. They're like water. They flow around and through challenges. And if they find themselves leading others, which they do, they are mindful and flexible with this. You know, the kings, they usually do have natural leadership capacities, but they do it flexibly. They're not domineering and they don't need specific outcomes. They just want to be generous. So I'm loving that. So they bring this generosity and I just feel like it just flows to you, but you're ready, they are ready, and the timing is just perfect. So you're going to get all these beautiful, you know, serendipities and all these synergies coming in. So keep your eyes peeled. Again, you guys, I feel like caterpillars, butterflies, moths, all of these things, erratic bird activity, 1111s. You guys, I feel like 7s are going to play a number in there. And also just little things like imagery of hydrangeas and growth and abundance and things that are like, wow, they're just really going to appeal to you. And you'll feel romantic. Like, I should buy myself a fresh bouquet of flowers, you know, a new plant, whatever. You really want greenery and life around you at this time, because that's part and parcel for this love, connection, growth as well. So beautiful energy, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And if you need a private reading, you want all the deets on this, I get your video back to you within 48 hours. The little gray arrow down below will bring you to everything that you need, and my Etsy store as well, you guys. And I custom make anything. If you see something and you're like, oh, Melanie, do you think you could duplicate this but put kyanite in place of this or so and so, I do it. And I don't do it at crazy expenditures either. You know, I do it with everything very cost effectively because I want people to have fun things, you know. I'm just like everybody else. Sometimes I see things and I'm like, that is perfect. However, if it had this one modification, right? You ever see that in the thing? Like if this stone was there instead. So I like to do that. And I have broad resources to get stones from as well. So you guys come over to my Instagram too, so you can get on winning the emerald ring. The drawing is Monday. I do drawings every week for a free giveaway, so come on over there. If you have subscribed over there and you follow me over there, you're automatically entered. Oh koozie, oh koozie. So now we're on to number 2, which is obsidian. I love this and I can't get enough of it. And I actually have these. One of my best sellers in my store is one of these obsidian, rainbow obsidians, very simple, on a brown cord. It's super lightweight. You don't even know you're wearing it. I always whip this baby on when I go in any government building, the grocery store, or someplace where I don't necessarily want to be there. And I find it very relaxing and yeah, it deflects that negative energy. Very helpful with that. So right away, you guys, I'm hearing something that, you know, you're kind of feeling this right now in terms of spiritual matters, you know, a calmness in the face of uncertainty, a kind of quiet influence is around you, and you're feeling that, and you're like, yeah, I don't need to rush into anything. It's like an animal, graceful instinct, like, hey, I think I'll say yes to this. I think I'll turn here. There you go, 9 of Pentacles. I think I'll say yes to this. This seems like a good idea. I would like to try and expand and learn. And it's just one of those things where you're highly impulsive and flexible. So you're going to be able to grow exponentially in those things without caring about judgment from others. You have the foresight of where you're going, and sometimes when we just pop that lid off, like, listen, I know what I want, I know where I'm going, I really don't need anybody else's validation or criticizing, or their 2 cents, right? Everybody's so quick to tell you how they think it should be, but this is your time where you know how it should be and you're feeling good. So let's see what your overarching energy is right now. You have beautiful, the Dragon Fae Goddess Tiamat. You're stronger than you think. So you're going to bounce back from anything. Some of you guys, I feel like you have had some tumultuous relationships in the past, and your fear is, am I a magnet for this? Am I a magnet for drama? Am I going to repeat this cycle? And the answer is no, because guess what? You're now awake to this. I am not going to settle or say yes to things that don't just fill my emotional cup up and make me feel great. It's like, any relationship, it's kind of like this beautiful sacred reflection of each other in each other's mirrors, right? And you teach one another who you really are, shadow and light, all of this intermingling spirit, emotion, love, harmony, balance, and you are making new soul connections. When you find this love, you're going to be happy. You're happier. I feel like, and the only reason for that is because you're already bringing joy into your life, acceptance of who you are, where you're going, and you don't need this to be happy, but it's a beautiful enhancement to your life. More along those lines. Oh, wow, you guys. So your situation, some of you in your next relationship, is the one. It is going to be the person that you marry, that involves marriage. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, passion. You're going to feel it. So like electricity, 4th of July, this effervescent magic of 2 of you, this just love bubbling over. I really love that. And I feel like you're going through some great growth opportunities right now, and being able to piece together, this is when you bring joy to the surface of your life and you share it with those around you. You're going to attract deep and meaningful ties with others, right? This is the whisper of romance and love, bliss and attraction that's coming for you because you're creating it and you're ready. You see, 9 of Pentacles getting that 10 of Pentacles. This is weird because she looks depressed, and this weird hooded squirrel that I don't know what's going on with this situation, but 9 of Pentacles is a fantastic card. That's you building your strong foundation and structure to wealth, abundance, whatever you quantify that as. And this is a profound romantic union right here, the pairing of perfectly matched souls, and you guys have the potential to develop this into, the merging of life paths that is going to forever change you because you're ready. The passion is there. There you go. 6 of Wands. This person or this person has the ability, look at this, with that, to bring you to the pinnacle of whatever you want in terms of health, wealth, abundance, fame, all of that. Because this really is the fame card. You're brushed with fame, where all of a sudden you are at your strongest potential. All the opportunities are right there. And it's like you just pull that curtain back and you just choose everything that's right because everything is humming along beautifully. You're in alignment. You're in love alignment because you feel love, which we attract at our highest vibration and frequency. We attract everything else with that. Because when we come from a place of love and our soul, we see all the goodness, we see all the opportunities, we see all the warmth, we see all of the abundance, we see everything we should, therefore we attract that, right? It definitely is everything that Abraham Hicks has ever taught, make lists of positive aspects, things you love, don't complain about anything, use those things that shine bright and make you feel good to give your attention to and be who you are. Boom, trusting the universe, the Fool card. I've got this. The universe has me. I'm going to succeed. This love is just going to show up. I don't have to question it. I don't need to look the gift horse in the mouth. I appreciate this. And then, you're just in alignment with that. As you love your body and your mind and everything shows it. Come to the place where you expect that whatever you need will come to you whenever you need it. And that's exactly what you're doing. So, ta-da. Again, you guys, because of this 6, I feel like it's taking place also under 6 months. And this is your union, your wedded bliss, everything where it's like, some of you guys that thought you'd never marry again either, that this person is so special and your ideal and vice versa, that it's no questions that you want to live with them. It doesn't matter common law or just wedding. You just want to be with them because they're your ideal. Everything that's makes your whole world kind of like hum and joyful, group 2. So I'm very excited for you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I love it. This is my favorite card in the deck because it's like, look, just being celebrated, being worshiped, being loved, being adored, and you deserve it. It's your time. It's your season. So I love that for you, group 2. Again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And if you subscribe over here and you come follow me on Instagram, you are automatically entered in all of the contests, and the one I'm currently running is for a beautiful emerald ring, so go check it out, you guys. I do giveaways each week to give back because you guys are amazing, and you know, any way that I can participate in fun giveaways, I definitely am in it to win it. I love this, you guys. Yeah, transformation big time for you, group 2. Everything else, all my links are down below if you hit the little gray arrow to everything, to my Etsy store if you're interested in crystals and all their properties and jewelry. I hand make everything, and everything is down there. There's a whole list of stuff. It's like a little treasure trove. Okay, you guys, now we're on to kyanite. I'm just curious the amount of people that chose this one. If you did, please comment down below because I am curious. I feel like people are really drawn to this, yet people don't have a lot of knowledge about kyanite. It doesn't show up a lot. It's like that quiet, powerful stone, but it is absolutely amazing in its properties, and it is a powerful cleanser. And I think that's important because we're constantly carrying energy and residual energy from places we go, people we see. It can be like an echo in our mind of someone who shouted in a store, beeped at us on the road, whatever it is, and it's kind of like whoosh, be gone. That kind of energy, which I really love. So we're going to see what is going on here. Okay, so we'll get a couple of those. We're going to get to some of these. Yeah, I love kyanite. I had a really beautiful piece that I made. And, you know, as I was saying in the beginning, I'm learning to work with it because it is really multi-layered stone, so it can flake. So you have to really treat it with care when you're handling it so we don't break things off. So let's see what your overarching energy is right now. The guardians fly high. So right now you do have a lot of spiritual guidance and protection on your journey, on your love journey, you know, helping you be effective in your life and bringing in diverse sorts of people because you're deciding, listen, I want to be on a treadmill. I want people to have different insights and viewpoints, and, you know, you're really determined to do this. But also you're moving into a beautiful discipline phase where you're getting the things done you have to. Then you're going to have lots of leisure time because you're being discerning how you spend your time, and you're no longer have that monkey mind. I need to do A, B, and C, and D, and E. You know, like I need to do A and B. And when I finish them, I'm going to relax and take a break. Then I can do D and E. I'm not on this planet to work. I'm super lucky that my work, it really includes all creative endeavors, which I'd be doing anyway because I absolutely love them. But I do need to still find a balance for family, for self-care, for all of this. So right now, everything that used to seem like a challenge or a hardship is kind of going to fall away because you're going to be guided to this new, improved kind of intuitive path where you're just doing things effortlessly and with ease. So let's find out about your love life. This situation is calling for you to have faith. I feel like this is for some of you guys, people you just met, you're questioning about, or someone you're just about to meet. Really, really amazing chemistry here. You know, a strong magnetic attraction where you feel it, you're always thinking about them. You know, whenever you have a spare time and your brain starts meandering off into romance, they keep coming into it. This is a romance of a lifetime. This is just one of these things where it's like you don't like to be you know, separated at any time. You're always constantly thinking about them. You're going to be like, where you get excited whenever you get to see them next, all of this, and trust that it's calling for you to have faith in this. Okay, it's going to bring you joy. It's going to bring you excitement and enjoyment and a lot of great things, contentment, and you're going to have fun. You know, it's a real pleasure time for you guys. Bliss, you're amused, you're entertained, you're going to play fun games together. You know, there's going to be a lot of wit and funniness and silliness and things of that nature. You know, it's like you just really kind of synthesize beautifully together. You're at your best when you're with them, and they're at their best when they're with you. You know, there's a loveliness and an elegance and a refinement to them, and it works as a catalyst for you to step into your most powerful self as well, which is important. There you go, the Chariot coming fast. So I feel like 4 months is going to be your time frame. coming fast. And let me pull one more indicator because I kind of want to have let me just pull two of these. Very intuitive. Hard working too. This individual is really gathering their coins and implementing a lot of really awesome business maneuvers to create abundance in their life right now. I'm also feeling they're probably an earth sign with all these pentacles, very dependable, very reliable, generosity, intuitive, spiritual, reaping what they sow. Again, it's this kind of divine guidance where when everything works in accordance with your kind of soul mission, when you're being, optimistic, when you feel just you're kind of like living a wholesome way, where you're not bitter or you're not trying to tear somebody else down. They're just living their best life focused on themselves. And because of that, now it's like their frequency and vibration is going up. And they're ready to partner up with you. And this is going to be your true love. And you're going to be guided and inspired to them. There'll be soft influences and synchronicities that cause you to notice and have interest in certain turns and bends in the road. And you just end up together, which is nice. So this is someone you can express tenderness, and they have great perception and empathy and compassion and wonderful listening skills. Like that, you guys can have these deep, rich conversations with one another about the world and dreams and all that, and you never feel like you have to omit anything, or you ever have to obfuscate or drop things. You just feel like you can say whatever you want to say honestly and authentically, and they're the same with you, because that's what it's all about. It's all about being grounded and secure in who you are and confident and never having, to be something else. Super, super trusting, generous relationship in here. Very mature, very focused, very, innovative. Like, you get great ideas from them and they get great ideas from you. And there's this beautiful, strong acceptance of each other where you just feel, you feel it is divine, because it's so miraculous and it's so amazing, and it brings you so much peace and love. And I love that for you, because you're ready, you're ready for your beautiful, loyal, gorgeous soulmate to just arrive. And I definitely feel, there's this synergy that's going to take place. It's going to kind of like guide and provide for you too, so you don't ever have to get. It's strange how some of the first people, that hear about this, their first response is fear of, what if I miss this sign? What if I miss that? You're not, because when you're tuned in and you're aware, it just comes to you when it's foremost in your thoughts, and your thoughts are creating these kind of guidelines and this blueprint for you. You just start to naturally follow it. Okay. It doesn't take work. It's not a homework assignment. It just does come. And it's, it's wonderful, because you merit this great love. You merit this beautiful attention, because it is your time. It is your cycle. And all the benefits that come with that is that huge oscillating frequency that goes up and up and up. So you feel good, and your life feels affirmed and happy, and you just feel really solid and connected to your truest best self. Group 3. So beautiful energy, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you guys want a private read and you want all the details. I get your reading to you within 48 hours. And also, you guys, come follow me on Instagram, and then you can be entered in all the contests there as well. And you can come win the emerald ring. The reading, the drawing for that is on Monday. And I do all different sorts of things. I do free reads, I do jewelry, I do all different kinds of things. So that is you guys. So love and light. And thanks again for all your support and your comments, you guys.